Malik, and I am an associate creative consultant on the creative team with Thea Raskin. I actually reached out to Melanie as a candidate. I was looking for jobs in New York for, after graduation, and I was actually reached out about an executive assistant role, and Chrissy emailed me shortly after with a job description for an executive assistant here. And she was like, would you consider this? And I was like, yeah, definitely. So I kind of came in with sort of interviewing for here, but sort of maybe possibly interviewing for somewhere else. So I didn't know. And I came in and got along great with Melanie. I think she liked me because I worked at a hair salon. She thought I did hair. I don't do hair. not so good at doing hair.
But you get it.
I get it, yeah. So I got along well with her, and then I met everyone else on the team and got an offer literally the next day, and I was off to New York 2 weeks later. I think that a great recruiter makes connections with people and enjoys learning about people, and is just in general a curious person. And I think that definitely the connection with that person, just making them feel comfortable. I think that's one of the things that I was so drawn to Melanie in my interview with her. Initially, she's just such a great interviewer. She makes you feel comfortable. You're telling her things that you wouldn't think that you would be telling her at all. But it's fine. It's comfortable, and that's what's I think is the best thing. Is just making someone feel comfortable because they're giving you, very important information. You're trying to help them in their life. I mean, a huge decision in their life. Melanie wanted me to be on the path of creative, which is something I was really happy about, because every other job interview I basically went to told me they didn't want me to be creative. They wanted me to be very focused on analytics and math and all this stuff. And this was the first place I was like, yeah, it's great to embrace creative. I think that we give everyone a personal approach, and that's really the most important thing. We meet every single person in person before we represent them in any way. So I think that's definitely the most important thing, to meet someone, have a connection with them, learn about what they've done, and then be able to, then go to the client and accurately represent this person, which I think is very important. And we also are really personalized in our research. We have a really extensive research team, and we all, including me, I do research as well. And so I think it's really important to know how to do both research and recruiting. I think it's also very important that we have all the steps sort of down, and everyone knows how to do everything. And I think that's definitely very helpful as well in terms of when we interview people, and then when we're going back and speaking with the clients as well. In 5 years, hopefully I see myself being a successful recruiter, creative recruiter, then hopefully maybe training someone just like myself, and hopefully still here with Thea and Melanie and everyone else, and just happy, successful, and living my life.